Hi, this is Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. We get some questions on our YouTube channel and things like that on our website. You know, now some people are asking, one guy anyways, talking about, yeah, you can cut paper and stuff, why don't you cut a sponge? Well, I've never actually thought of cutting a sponge, but if you think about it, sponge is probably, you know, that just makes an indentation, grabs, and probably doesn't want to cut. So we went to the store, we bought some sponges. We got one like this one. We got 4 of the little sponges in here, then we got a natural sponge. So let's go in and look and see how it works. And actually, I think I can get this one apart without cutting the box, but you know what, it'd be more fun if I just go in and cut the box, tear it apart. So any knife, any blade, any configuration, I sharpen with my sharpeners. So let's just take this sponge that's in there, and it's a man-made material, some kind of foam, you know, so let's just see. Okay, first of all, it is a Mr. Clean eraser. That's what it is. And I suppose that's for walls and stuff. I didn't read it. I don't prep this stuff. We just go buy it and I do it. Junkyard dog, that's how we do things. So anyway, what I have here is what's called a chef knife. And it is a Cisco ware. It's not an expensive knife. A friend of mine gave it to me and asked me to do some videos after I sharpen it. It is pretty sharp. And so let's just see. I've never cut a sponge, so let's just cut like I'm going to cut paper or something. Oh my God. I don't even think I believe that. I did not do this before, but this is fun. We're going to have a mess to pick up. Would you look at this? That is not a dull knife. Now, watch this. I just bought this in Hawaii at the gun show. Okay? That's a cool knife. It was $75. It was not sharp when I bought it. Alright? So, and it's called United Cutlery. If you want to look them up, United Cutlery. So, I sharpened it. It wasn't sharp when I bought it, but let's see how it works. That's even better. Oops, I slipped off there. That's sharp. That's fun. Wet. So let's wet it and see how it works. Again, I have no idea. I just do this for the first time right in front of you. That's quiet, and that's also very good. Cuts it right off there. Okay, so this knife is 1/4 of an inch thick. It is approximately 1 7/8 inches wide this way. It starts on the bevel back here, 1/2 inch from the back, then a long 3/4 inch, and then a secondary bevel. So even at the cutting edge, the knife is fairly thick. Then it's sharpened at approximately 12-degree bevel. That'd be 24 degrees for the big wigs down at the pool hall, so to speak, because they always add the two together. All right, so there you go. That's sharp. All right, that's enough for that sponge. And let's see. Now we got another sponge here. So let's cut the packaging open on it. I don't want to cut the sponge all up. And this is the Lysol brand. I should have showed it better here. Not that I'm promoting, but if you want to go to the grocery store and you want to look up and see what I cut, it's the Lysol brand, odor-resistant household sponges. They're pink and green and orange. All right, so let's cut one that, oh, you know what? Those come wet. That's funny. I guess that's what keeps them in their shape. Okay, so that's pretty good. It's kind of porous, so it chatters a little bit as it goes through. All right, so let's use my big knife, that one, and see how it works. That works pretty darn good. Right at the end, it doesn't have enough strength to hold to cut, so it just kind of peels it off like that. That's pretty darn good. So let's go back to this one here. Nope, it's wet. We did that once already. That is just crazy how easy that is to cut. I'm not slicing, I'm just pushing it through there. That knife is right on the verge of sharp. Why wouldn't it be? It belongs to Brad Buckner, sharpensbest.com. Why wouldn't it be sharp? I've told you and told you and told you. I sharpen my knives with my sharpeners, nothing else. They're sharp. Why wouldn't it work? I mean, it's a no-brainer, guys. All right, so we got one more here. This is the natural sponge. And again, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. And this time, before I get too carried away with everything, I'm going to show you the label. Again, the only reason I do this, so you can actually go and look at yourself, okay? There's the label. There's the sponge. It's a natural sponge. This is more like a health and beauty aid type thing, all right? And so first, let's use my my kitchen knife that is very sharp. By the way, I was just in Hawaii. I screwed up. I did buy a pineapple. I was going to slice it in half. We went and did a bunch of other stuff. It sat on the counter 4 days. My buddy's mother says she don't know what I'm going to do. I need to cut up the pineapple. So when we got home that day, the pineapple wasn't on the counter. My buddy opens up the refrigerator and he goes, "No!" Mother comes running out of her bedroom, says, "What?" And he says, "Oh, it's nothing really. We were going to whack that pineapple in two with Brad's sharp knife, and here she cut it up, so we just ate it and enjoyed it." I will get another pineapple, and I'm going to use this knife to whack it in two, like they do on some of the sharpest knife videos on YouTube. Okay, here we go. We're going to see. Okay, that really didn't take too much to get through there. And if I slice like I would meat, it really doesn't take much of anything to get through it. So let's go ahead and get it wet. And then make our mess down here. And by the way, yeah, you can see I am slicing pieces off. If you don't get to see them fall, look on the ground there. It's actually easier to cut wet than it is. That's crazy sharp. All right, now that's thin. I always say it, but that's cheating. Why don't we go to a thick blade? All right, so the thicker blade would be this one right here, and let's see. And that's probably as sharp or sharper. It's thicker, so it's a little harder to cut. But again, if I slice like I'm slicing meat, slice is pretty good. And it's really flexible, so it's kind of hard for it to stay there while it cuts. You know, that's plenty sharp for a knife. So that's your 3 types of sponges. And yeah, let's show you again here. So are my knives sharp? You better believe they are. They slice paper really good. I actually took this knife in my friend's yard over in Hawaii, and I started chopping on palm fronds, okay, and that they get really big at the base, and then of course they go out and they got the palm little leaves on their limbs. And so the last thing I did with this, and I didn't sharpen it, I was actually out in his yard chopping off the greenery. So actually for what I was doing with that, and it's still that sharp, that's pretty good. This is Brad, sharpensbest.com. Go to sharpensbest.com, look at the website, then you'll see YouTube. Click on YouTube, it opens it up, or just go right straight to YouTube and then write in Sharpens Best, and it'll bring up our videos. Just have fun, look around, maybe you learn something, have a laugh with us, at us, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just out to have fun, you know, sell some product, provide some information, you know, school you on how to sharpen, things like that. That's all I'm interested in. Just have some fun. This is Brad, sharpensbest.com. Take care and have a good day.